What do you get when you cross an LPS with the My Little Pony? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Hey guys, it's MandaPanda. Can you guess which pony is going to be LPS today? Judging by the rainbow we have here, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple can only mean one pony, Rainbow Dash. Today we are going to be creating an LPS inspired by Rainbow Dash from My Little Pony. I think that this one is going to come out so cute. Let's get started. I'm using a little bit of acetone to just remove the eyelashes and a little bit of that white detailing that was on this LPS's body. Let's get started with Dashy's hair. I have a small makeup sponge here, and we're going to be using the ombre dabbing technique for her hair today. I'm taking the 6 basic colors of the rainbow, and I am just putting thin lines on this makeup sponge here, and we are going to dab this sponge directly on to the mane of the LPS. So there's my little rainbow, and I'm going to firmly dab and press this directly onto the front bangs here, and you can see it has deposited a ton of color, but there are a lot of bald spots in that hair. So I'm going to repeat this process 4, maybe even 5 times to get a nice solid coverage. And I did put on a glove because I was getting so much nail polish on my fingers. It's my personal preference to use nail polish, but you do not have to use it for this technique. Acrylic paint will also work. So for the front of the bangs, I did the stripes vertical, but for the rest of the mane, I want the stripes to be horizontal. So I just flipped my sponge around and put the colors on horizontally. There's a lot more hair to cover back here, so I made the stripes a lot wider. Wow, you guys, this is looking so pretty already. Let's get the rest of the mane in and then repeat this process on her tail. Oh, I am in love with her mane. Look at that gorgeous ombre rainbow. I love it. Now, I did get a lot of excess nail polish all over the LPS head, so I'm just going to take some acetone and clean that all off. I was debating what to do with the color of her hoofs, and I decided to go with rainbow, so I'm going to complete this process on all 4 hoofs. But you could always just choose one solid color to make your custom a little bit easier to make. Just grab some acetone and wipe off any excess nail polish you might have got on the pony's leg. Now it's time for her body color. I'm using this light shade of blue. If you watched my pony Pokemon mashup videos, this is actually the same color I used when I transformed Rainbow Dash into Eevee. So let's completely cover the body and the face with one coat of this nail polish, and I'm going to be really careful not to cover the rainbow hoofs that we just painted. I'm going to add a hint of shimmer to this custom using this gorgeous blue shade of nail polish from the China Glaze My Little Pony collection. Look at that like slight hint of sparkle. I love it. We're just going to put a thin coat over the blue we just laid down. Once that has completely dried, we can start working on the eyes. I've switched over to acrylic paint, and I'm going to lay down 4 coats of white for the eye, and then go in with a light shade of purple for Rainbow Dash's actual eye. And we're going to make these eyes nice and big, kind of inspired by the original shape of the LPS eye. Now I'm going in with various shades of purple to just kind of give the eye a little bit of highlight, using some black for her really large pupils, and I'm going to go ahead and pop in her eyelashes while I have that black on my paintbrush. Now I'm going in with a lighter shade of purple, and I'm just going to put a medium line right in between the black and that darker shade of purple, using my nail dotting tool to just put some light reflections in her eye. A big one in the inside corner and a small one on the outside. Let's seal up all of this work with a layer of clear coat, let it dry, and get started on our second LPS custom. Can you guess who it is? We're gonna be making Gilda the Griffon into an LPS bird today. Starting off with some white, we're gonna paint her chest and her entire head. Now, I was going to do rainbow dash and tanks, but I didn't have a turtle LPS, so I bought one on eBay, but the person I bought it from actually never mailed it to me, so I had to change my design at the last minute, but that was okay. I saw this bird and was like, I'm gonna make a Gilda. That's gonna be pretty awesome, right? So all this white has completely dried, and I realized that I can actually perch her on a paintbrush, and it'll help me be able to paint the entire LPS without getting my fingers really dirty or smudging my paint job. Now we're gonna be painting her wings, and I chose this really pretty shimmery copper color. And let's get the wings and the tip of her tail painted. I love these really shimmery metallic colors. They just look so pretty. Now I'm taking a more yellowy gold color, and we're gonna paint the bottom of her chest and the rest of her body in the back. Now I switched over to a very fine paintbrush, and we're gonna use some yellow for her beak and use that same yellow for her feet. And now let's finish up her face. I have mixed up this shade of purple acrylic paint, and I'm gonna completely paint in the eye socket and extend the purple outside of her eye, so that way it looks like the little feather detail that Gilda has at the top of her eye. I'm gonna give that about 4 coats to let it get completely opaque, and now I'm gonna take a little piece of makeup sponge and I'm gonna dab a little bit of that purple right at the top of the little mohawk here, so that way it looks a lot like Gilda's hairstyle. Let's finish up her eyes. I'm using some white acrylic paint and completely filling in the eye area. I'm gonna use 3 coats of paint, and for her actual eyes, I'm gonna be using a yellowy gold color. This is a very dark, like marigold yellow. And now I'm going to go in with some black for her pupil. Again, I really want to stick to that traditional LPS eye shape, so I'm going to give her some really large pupils, and right in between that gold color and the black, I'm going to lay down a lighter shade of yellow, because LPS always have 2 different eye shades. Going to use my nail dotting tool to pop in a small and a large light reflection in her eye. Seal up all your work with a layer of clear coat. And now let's take a good look at these completed customs. Here is Rainbow Dash as a Littlest pet shop pony. She is so pretty. I am just so in love with the rainbow hair. It came out so great. And here is Gilda the Griffon. Oh, I think that the shimmery copper and gold on her just catch the light so well, and it looks so pretty. These Littlest Pet Shop My Little Pony mashups are just so awesome, but I need your help in deciding which two My Little Pony characters should be LPS'ed in the next video. Comment down below which two characters you want to see LPS'ed, and whoever gets the most votes will be chosen. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPanda Toy Collector. Want to mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.